most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the San Diego State Aztecs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
San Diego State is new to this league. They have been adjacent so long, proving that they're one of the best teams in the California coast. Back in the conversation now with the Pac-12, the Aztecs are excited to show they can compete with the best of the best. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Aztecs headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Motion from the wideout. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Jackson will throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense in press coverage. On the ground, it's Atkins. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Atkins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quarterback keeps it. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Brown. Caught, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Caught behind the line. It's Napier. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Sutton. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Aztecs in the hurry-up. Running the red zone. It's Sutton. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The Aztecs call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. He makes a grab, and he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking to fire. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback keeper. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. We'll stop play for just a second to check on this injured Aztec. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Atkins. Still running at the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Jackson will throw. He's got his man there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Let it go break that up and swat it down.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I mean, that's a really good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, they got in the red zone, but made a big play on 3rd down. Now forcing the decision for this offense, but most importantly, playing great defense in the red zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Complete to start this drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Washington. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Pulls and fired complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's Sutton. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on a linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
The Aztecs look to keep this drive humming. That's caught. It's Sutton. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Washington. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Great job by the defense there tackling the catch. If that receiver breaks a tackle, he's getting the first down. So nice job by the defense surrounding the ball carrier and getting him to the ground.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Rides the option, he keeps it. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Jenkins. Inside the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Now San Diego State will spend its second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He was thinking big return. Didn't get that. But boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down. They can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. That's caught. It's Napier. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield very late in the half. Got a man. It's Sutton. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Jackson gonna throw it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Corners are gonna bail. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
On the direct snap, it's Jenkins. Here's the pressure. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 4 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Scarlet Knights, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The outcome today brings them to 4-1 on the season. That is a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Coming out with it, it's low. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pucks it out of the air. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The run inside. It's Sutton. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's got it. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Running inside, it's Jenkins. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Looking for a gap. It's Burgess. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's caught. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Jenkins. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick release by the QB. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws for the tight end. Fires it incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. The short hands. It's Napier. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Washington again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Shotgun snap on third down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Makes it past the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. To the ground. He's got it again. There's a crease. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Texas State, 24. San Diego State, 7.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Snagged on the outside. It's Bostic. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. That's reeled in. It's Washington. Turning it on. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Might have a chance. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, San Diego State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. On the move, it's Jenkins. Runs through a tackle. On the move at the 30. There he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats. And the pummeling has started. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And you're seeing more of this in college football, man. Bringing on more and more tight ends, guys that are versatile pieces, and you see it right there.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. This offense has it with really good field position. Running the read option to the left. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the 1st down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it. 3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking.
Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right?
Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. That's a great situation to try to run the ball.
The run inside. It's Emmanuel. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game.
Makes a grab and room to run. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Right back to the well. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running inside, it's Jenkins. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
This is a designed run. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. First and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
On the move. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to try a push pass here on first down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield and make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal.
Western, chip. Booster. Where did he go?
Jackson gonna throw it. Trying to find the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
San Diego State, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is the football equivalent of throwing in the towel or no mas, as they will concede defeat.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout